right, everybody, welcome back to Chili's in Tabuni. We have a huge bowl, not a basket, but a bowl of French fries here, and we are sharing them with your KUAM Pigskin Pick'ems crew, Andy Wheeler, Chris Malafunkshun, Barnett, Jason Salas, and Dave Delgado over there. Now, Andy, we'll start with you because the Pittsburgh Steelers are traveling to the ATL to take on the Falcons. Everybody knows the rich history of the Steelers. This year, they're finally starting to turn it on, and the Falcons were expected to be a Super Bowl contender this year, but both teams, not exactly a slam dunk either way.
Yeah, neither way, but I mean, Atlanta usually in years past kind of tough to beat at home, but this year, I mean, they're both fighting for the divisional spot. I mean, that NFC South is just horrid right now, and that's still up for grabs. But the Steelers, of course, making a push for the AFC North title, and I don't know, it could go either way. The way the Falcons' offense has been playing, like last week against Green Bay, they put up some good numbers. But against the Steelers, I just don't think they can pull it off. So I think Pittsburgh is going to get the win.
All right, good call. Well, Dave, the Steelers have the momentum. The Falcons playing at home have the intensity. Who's got the upper hand?
Well, I think Pittsburgh with their pass rush, them playing on a turf field, I think it's going to really help the defensive linemen ends come out and get that speed rush. So I just think that defensively, Pittsburgh's going to step it up, and Roethlisberger's going to carry the offense like he did last game, and Pittsburgh's going to come out with the win.
All right, Chris, is there any way the terrible towel can't get it done when they go to Atlanta?
You never know with Pittsburgh. I think it's really do or die with them, you know, and they've been so hot and so cold this season, but I got to go with the Steelers because, you know, like Andy said, they're right up there in the mix with the AFC North, and Falcons are like, but you should try the smoked salmon salad here at Chili's. They got a bunch of new menu items for you to check out.
Product placement always, a true professional right there.
Smooth.
Yeah, also for the Steelers, Le'Veon Bell having a monster season right now. Antonio Brown also tearing it up. These guys are off the charts, so that's going to be interesting to watch. That's 4 a.m. on KUAM TV. Get up early with us and watch that game. The game that is going to be going on right around lunchtime, so perfect time for you to come down and try Chris's favorite entrees here is the Cowboys at the Eagles, and a huge NFC West game.
Huge game,
But they're playing this in Philly, and that's going to be a tough game.
I think, you know, and I was looking at that one, and I think just because it's in Philly, I think that the Eagles are going to win. Both teams kind of sputtered a little bit mid-season, but now they're starting to get up, and they're making that push. And this will probably come down to being for the division title. So we'll see, but I think the Eagles, they'll be able to pull it off.
All right, Chris, you've lived in that part of the country along the eastern seaboard and everything like that. What are the weather conditions when you played this late in the year?
It's freezing. It's freezing. It's cold. You're going to see a lot of this stuff. You know, that Tony Romo's going to be blowing his hands all night. The city of brotherly love, not so brotherly if you're the Dallas Cowboys. But, you know, I have faith, man. I think the Cowboys, I think this is their year. And I'm picking them, even though they're on the road at Philly. I'm going for Romo, DeMarco Murray. They're just having a great year.
Good point. The Philly home crowd, very, very tough on the opponents. And if the Eagles don't get off to a good start, probably very tough on Mark Sanchez and company as well. All right, Dave, who have you got in this game, Cowboys or Eagles?
Well, I got Philly at home. I just think that fast-paced tempo on offense is going to keep Dallas on their toes. I know they're a good run game with DeMarco Murray, but I think Philly's front seven can hopefully limit DeMarco Murray to big runs at least and keep the offense on the field.
It's going to be also interesting to once again see how Chip Kelly's high-tempo offense plays in that kind of condition when they're so cold. I mean, you know, it's not like in college when he coached that at Oregon when you've got 19 and 20-year-old track stars doing that. These are guys who've been playing for 15, 16 years in the NFL, and can they keep up that tempo? Okay, well, Dave, who is the week winner for this week? And you also have the inside track on how he won.
Well, it's Big J. I know Big J very well. He picked the Raiders over the Niners, so there weren't too many people picking the Raiders to win that game. So he was able to pull off 14 wins, and he's this week's Pigskin Pick'ems winner.
I don't think I had 14 wins all season.
Yeah, and there were a lot of home teams who lost last week, too. So.
It's terrible.
All right, everybody, but if you want to make your picks, we encourage you to do so. You have up until kickoff to get your picks in. Lock them on in your web browser. Just go to KUAM.com/pick'ems. Make your picks and join us here at Chili's. Watch some football. Have a good time. We'll see you next week.